Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen, he's intent upon seeing this thing through.
Yes.
In Livingston Parish, Louisiana, it's an arrest days in the making.
He's the target, not us.
The predator is the prey.
That's right.
A man so sinister, so cunning, it sends chills through everyone on the investigation. He thinks he's going to fulfill his fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, master.
And in the end, I come face to face with the master. About a week before I arrived in Livingston Parish for the latest child predator investigation, a sheriff's office detective began chatting online with a man going by the name Jimmy. But we learned that he's in fact 34-year-old Christian of Harvey, Louisiana, just outside of New Orleans. The detective was posing as a 14-year-old girl, and Jimmy asked her if she ever considered herself a slave. The detective, posing as the girl, asks if she's too young. Christian tells the girl she'll be his property and that she will need to be trained, but he has no problem with her age. The detective asks how the girl will be trained. Christian says there will be rules and that if she doesn't follow them, she'll be punished, and that from now on, she must address him as master. For days, the text messages back and forth get more graphic and disturbing. The detective reminds Christian that the girl is only 14, but that doesn't stop him, and he goes so far as to tell her he's buying a collar for her, like a dog collar. He tells her he won't have to choke her if she follows the rules, and that he's going to take her virginity and stomp it into the ground. Christian, aka the master, makes a plan to meet the girl in person, but Sheriff Jason Ard has plans of his own. Sheriff, this fella has talked online for days now of being a master to this 14-year-old girl being his slave. What's the status of this guy now?
So we've been working this little thing pretty hard, and so what we're looking at now is he's actually sending a Uber over here to pick her up.
So he's checked into a nearby hotel.
Checked into a nearby hotel, sending an Uber here to pick her up to bring her back to him at this hotel room.
Right, and so what is our plan at this point?
So right now we're actually going to make sure with the hotel room that he actually is checked in, identify him, and then we're gonna, once the Uber driver gets here, we'll probably have a little conversation with him, and then we'll go from there. So he may have somebody Uber to him, but it ain't gonna be what he expects.
Okay, we shall see.
Yes.
Sheriff Ard, his team, and I make a plan for when the Uber driver arrives to pick up the underage girl. How far is the hotel from here?
Right there, about like 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes away. So the hotel is 2 minutes away. So we're going to know very shortly if, in fact, he is at the hotel.
Right, yeah, we're getting a manifest from the front office.
We should know that before the Uber driver gets here. And once the Uber driver gets here, then we can do what we need to do.
We can talk to the Uber driver and enlist him to be a part of the
She can have to get ordered the Uber. We can go through that meeting, give his name to it too, and she has his number too. So it's all going to put them all together,
right?
Wherever he's at.
Got it. And so then the choice is: do you still try to get him to come here, or do we go visit him there?
Come on. So I like the plan of possibly trying to cancel the Uber driver because
I'm gonna look up
she's underage, she can't ride. That may help us out a little bit.
But the fact that he has relocated from where he lives to this hotel, which is minutes from our sting location, and the fact that he's sending an Uber driver, that shows that he's intent upon seeing this thing through.
Without a doubt, which is really a little nerve-wracking about the whole deal. I mean, he's thought this thing through. I mean, he really thought this thing
He's
through.
put a lot of time and planning and effort into this.
Yes.
But he's talking about all this master-slave stuff, too, which is disturbing when you think about the target of his desire is a 14-year-old girl. It's grooming. It's serious grooming.
It is. It's sickening. But
he's talking about dog collars and calling him master and all the other details that we know.
These are the type of people that we're here for.
Right.
Get off the street because they are beyond dangerous, if you ask me. That's just...
And targeting our most vulnerable.
Oh, yeah. He just don't understand this morning. He's the target, not us.
The predator is the prey.
That's right.
But it is kind of scary. He's got this that much mapped out and that planned out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's concerning, right?
Yes, this is. I mean, he's got it all planned out.
Yes. And he gave minimum information.
Being very cautious.
Yes.
You think he's got any idea what's on the other end of these chats?
Not at all.
He thinks he's going to fulfill his fantasy.
We should be here in a minute.
Probably in the office, or we can go down and
Talk with him.
talk with him and see when we can get him to come up here. Would be ideal if we could get the Uber driver to come up here.
The Uber driver shows up on time and calls the number provided. It's answered by the decoy.
What's an answer? Shh. Answer it, Stefan. Your name is Snow.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
It's in the back apartments.
You said the back apartment.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I'm at right now. Do you have a specific number?
Go
Like
behind.
a door
You,
number?
you have to go
I'm
behind.
right on the front of here where the gate's at.
You have to go behind that.
Okay.
The detectives head outside to talk to the driver to gather more information on the man who booked the car service. The driver then comes into the Sting house to talk further with Sheriff Ard and me, and she gives us some troubling information.
So we're gonna try to get her to make a phone call
Got it.
to him, and basically we can't pick up minors, that kind of stuff.
Right.
However, he's wanting her to bring the kid back to Harvey.
Which is near New Orleans,
Yes.
Past Metairie.
past Metairie.
Yeah.
So he was not, in fact, going to bring her to the nearby hotel. He wanted her, the girl, being her, to go into the Uber and go back to his house, which was closer to New Orleans. How was it? 45 minutes from here?
No, it's about an hour. I GPS an hour and 26.
Hour and 26 minutes. So he wanted to put her in an Uber and travel her an hour and 26 minutes
Yes.
to bring his slave to the master.
Pretty much.
The driver then makes a call to Christian.
Hello, Christian.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah.
Hey, I just spoke with you not that long ago. Look, I won't be able to pick up an underage minor and bring them that far out.
Oh, okay. No problem then.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Okay. He just canceled.
So he canceled,
He just canceled. Yeah.
and we heard what he said. He sounded pretty casual about it
Yeah.
all. But the fact that he was trying to bring her an hour away,
It's scary.
it's very
It's-
frightening, especially
it's-
given, I mean, it's frightening no matter what, but given the scenario, the master, the slave, the whole thing.
And he's thought this thing out so much. I mean, look at what he's done. And I'm gonna be at this hotel room.
That was a lie.
Right. And look, he's been very upfront about, I'm the master. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna do that. And so now he has an Uber driver coming over here to pick up this young lady.
And
actually
wants her to
kid-
think that she's going just a few minutes
Right.
away to a
And then
hotel,
so
but
when
he's
she
going to
gets
drag
in-
her an
She
hour
was gonna
plus
get in the
away
car. She was gonna turn around and have to bring her all the way to Harvey.
if he was going to bring her back.
He wasn't gonna bring her back.
He was going to hold
Tell
her
him.
captive.
Why, to me, he's been lying the whole time about everything, and he's trying to basically get her where he's comfortable.
What do you think would have happened to this 14-year-old girl had she
I don't
gotten in the
know.
Uber and traveled over to his house an hour plus away?
It's very frightening to even think about what would have happened. This is scary. These are people out here preying on our children. This guy right here.
Hold her captive.
Yes. So
This is
but
far from over.
far from over.
Yeah. And it was very far from over, because 30 minutes later, the master reaches out again. So bring me up to speed here. He has now continued the conversation with the decoy posing as the 14-year-old girl,
Yes.
and he's sending another Uber?
He wondered why or how the Uber knew I was underage, and I told him I got scared and told her because I know she'd want to check my ID or something. And he got kind of mad. I asked him why he wanted me to go to New Orleans. He said, because I'm not coming anywhere near your house, and you're not going anywhere near my house or my car. And kind of went from there. He said, I don't really trust you, but then sends me another Uber.
So what do you think his plan is now?
Maybe me not telling my age. You don't want me to tell the age, but I'm gonna make something up with this new Uber driver.
Right. So now you got to go through the whole investigative process again with the Uber driver.
Yeah. And tell him, hey, I'm gonna try to get him to say, hey, this is your kid. You know, we gotta get an ID, something.
So you're gonna bring the driver up here, have
Do one more time.
driver call master.
Yes.
But what does this guy think is gonna happen? I mean, the girl didn't get in the car the first time.
He's hoping I don't say my age or I'm underage this time, but we'll just play it up as that she sees how young I look and asks for an ID.
But he is persistent this
Very
one.
persistent, yes, he is.
The master sends another Uber to pick up the underage girl, but the sheriff's office has a ruse of its own. The decoy makes a call to the master.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
They're not here anywhere. Hello?
Yeah, I hear ya.
They're not here.
Okay,
What if they ask for my age?
tell them your 18.
What if they don't believe me?
Then, too bad.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means what it means. He's not supposed to ask you that.
Okay.
Do you walk to the corner? Your corner, where you are?
I'm at the corner. I think I see him. Hold on. He's not here.
What? Where are you? Where exactly are you?
I'm outside.
Alright, what is the name of the block you're on?
The block?
Yeah.
There's not a name for the block.
Well, go to Aspen.
I'm on Aspen.
I just asked you that.
No, you said the block. Not the road.
Yeah. What?
Nothing.
What kind of phone do you have?
An Android? What kind of phone do you have?
Apple.
I'm gonna go back inside before somebody sees me just walking around.
No, stay outside and look for the driver.
I've been looking for the driver. I don't see them.
Well, keep looking.
I can only look so long.
You'll look for as long as I tell you to.
Yes, master. I don't see him.
Are you in front of your apartment?
Yes.
Go out to the front of the building.
I am. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay.
Christian does not give up easily. He sends a total of 4 Ubers to pick up the 14-year-old girl and bring her to his apartment near New Orleans. A warrant is issued for his arrest, and another sheriff's office picks him up and puts him in custody. Following his arrest and booking, Christian agrees to speak with me at the sheriff's office. What you'll see next is the full conversation between myself and the self-proclaimed master. Hey, Christian, how you doing?
Good afternoon.
How's it going today?
I'm alright.
Yeah, you had kind of a rough day yesterday, huh?
I sure did.
What happened?